Hello, Your Honor. This all started when I was just chilling in my room one day while watching the news. Suddenly, the news started a broadcast about boxing being discontinued in the Olympics. Your Honor, this infuriated me. The next Olympics are going to be in LA. I'm not going to be able to go and watch my favorite sport. Your Honor, this infuriated me, Your Honor. Boxing was one of the first Olympic sports. Now, it was done by the Greeks, Your Honor. The Greeks box, Your Honor. It's a sport that has a lot of history and importance culturally in many countries. In that moment, I knew how to go and show my support, Your Honor. Your Honor, I want to protest for the right of boxing to continue being the Olympics, Your Honor. There's many countries out there that only place 1 or 2 medals. Like Cuba, for example. They get a lot of boxing medals, they get a lot of wrestling medals. You know, I didn't have the means to go to the protest. That's where ARA came in. ARA gave me the means. They came up to me and asked if I wanted to go with them. Some more context about my friend ARA. You see, ARA only has 1 arm. I don't know how they lost it, but as long as I've known them, they only had 1 arm. And they had to learn to box to defend themselves because they would get bullied every day at school for it. Did boxing help? No. They never won. But it was the effort, Your Honor. The effort and the passion to box. So if ARA invited me to go to the protest, so I could not refuse, Your Honor. Your Honor, so now that I'm at the protest, my mob mentality starts to take me over. The moment any conflict started to arise, I was there and prone to be involved, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm not an animal. I'm only human. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm not saying this justifies my actions, but I would like to give the context so my actions next make more sense. After an hour in the protest, the counter-protesters started getting traction, and things got very heated. Spearheading the counter-protest was an old man in a wheelchair, proclaiming that boxing paralyzed half his body, making it impossible for him to ever walk again. He kept going on about the dangers of boxing, how he got paralyzed from it, how it's dangerous for future generations. A lot of nonsense. The first thought that came to my head when I heard all this was, how selfish. What's such a selfish human being? I'm sorry, Your Honor, for digressing. So I got up and said, "Shut up, old man," which led to a larger conflict. The counter-protesters, alongside with my protesters, started to argue and fight more. Your Honor, I'm gonna be honest with you, I blacked out. I don't remember much of what really happened next. But it somehow led to me behind the old man, putting him in a rear naked choke. Your Honor, I have learned a lot from this. Just because you don't like someone, because they're old and not share the same opinions as you, in a wheelchair, does not make it fine to assault them. Next time, it is better just to talk to them like a normal human being. I attended the pro boxing protest with no intention of violence, just to make my voice heard. Things escalated quickly when the ordeal started, and I acted without thinking in the heat of the moment. I didn't intend to hurt him. Now that I sit here explaining these events, I'm faced with the gravity of my actions. Thank you for listening to me, Your Honor.